God, I'm gonna miss this house, but I guess I'm moving out. Sunday morning, all things I couldn't live without. I don't need them now. God, I used to love this air, but there's something in the air, something calling. I don't like the clothes I always wore. This is life, man. School day 3. Sticker haul, you guys. So, end of my first week of school. It's Friday. Got home, got a coffee because my dad wanted coffee, and I said sure because I like coffee. And then we went and we got some socks because I need some new socks, and we're gonna throw away my jacket because it's shedding all over me. I don't have it on anymore, but I'm gonna throw it away when we get home. And so we went to the store and I got some vitamin C supplements because I need some of those, and my face wash and all that. And then I went to the bookstore and I got some stickers. So firstly, this is a cute little cat that says, "I will gladly choose violence." This one, my personal favorite, says, "Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood." Too true. This one says, "I like my books spooky." They had I like my books spooky, I like my books epic, I like my books romantic, and I like my books spicy. I like all of the above, but probably spooky the most. And then more pride, less prejudice. And then I got a book, Devious Prey, just came out. If you don't know, I love the Waxway series by Scott Rankin because Rin Monroe is my dream role. And I'd never read anything else he had written outside of Waxways because a lot of his stuff is kid stuff. And Waxways is YA. I read it when I was 12, I believe. So this one came out and it's supposed to be geared towards the same age as Waxways, so figured I'd try it. And then the lady at the bookstore said it was really good, so we'll see. Anyways, today was a B day, so I had social studies. I'm doing honors world history. You know what? All the classes are honors, but I'm not going to say honors for everyone because it's confusing. I'm doing world history, English 2, chemistry, and acting on B days. And then on A days I have, what do I have on A days? Spanish, math, study hall, and chorus. I'm having some problems with chorus, partially because I just don't see eye to eye with my teacher, and partially because he gave us a very long lecture on how he doesn't like people with jaw issues, and my TMJ is obviously a big problem when it comes to that. Yeah, first week of school, wild. It was only a partial week. We started on Wednesday. It's now Friday evening. First full week is next week, but I am a sophomore, baby. Oh my god! This is insane. What the heck? Hey guys, what's up? I don't sound too good, and I'm breaking out from being sick. I'm trying to look happy, but I'm not. Anyways, I sound like Timothy Chalamet. Hey. So, it's only now, after days of pimple patches, that this has finally come to a head. Thank God. As you can tell, being sick is breaking me out. Hey guys, sticking in a little vlogging time amongst schoolwork. I was trying to vlog, but then I couldn't because I had my first week of school last week. It was a partial week, and I was supposed to start my first full week this week, my second week of school. Sorry, you can kind of hear that I'm stuffed up. But then I got sick, and that became a bacterial sinus infection. I'm on antibiotics now. I'm on amoxicillin. But essentially I lost my voice for several days and I couldn't talk, so therefore I couldn't vlog. And now I'm doing all of this makeup schoolwork, which is insane, but it has to happen. You know, I hate getting behind in school because notoriously getting behind in school when you're chronically ill already gives you a lot more hate than when you're not, because the system in this world is built so that people who have illnesses or disabilities cannot get ahead. Society sort of perceives us as, and I know I sound dramatic, but it's true, already slackers, I guess, like disabled labor is free and all of that. So when people like myself miss school, which to be fair is because of my chronic illness, I'm immunodeficient as a medication I take, which I need to take that medication, but still. And therefore, when people like myself miss school, it gives people a reason to go, oh, see, I told you they can't handle this. And that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm sorry I sound so stuffy. Had a 504 plan meeting. I'm breaking out from being sick. Ugh. Had a 504 plan meeting. If you don't know what that is, Section 504 under the Americans for Disabilities Act is basically just a plan for school that provides you with accommodations if you are, in fact, disabled. And that's, you know, we were updating my 504 plan to include my hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos. Yeah, I'm so sorry I was sick, you guys. Why am I apologizing for being sick? I shouldn't apologize for something that's out of my control. I'm sorry for not vlogging, but I'm vlogging now. It was just a lot, you know? I haven't styled my bangs yet. Yep, you can hear I was sick. My first time trying to talk this morning. I'll just whisper. Why is there someone random coming to our house? No, that's the neighbor's house. Never mind, we're good. As you can see, I'm not fully ready for the day yet. I still have to style my bangs. I'll show you the thing. That I got at the fair last year, which I actually vlogged. In my vlog, I flag it over. Go watch it. Yeah, you can definitely still hear that I have a sinus infection, but I feel a lot better, so that's what matters. Typically, I wouldn't whisper because whispering is bad for your voice, but my parents are still asleep even though it's like 6:50. Why are we still asleep at 6:50? And I'm still 6. I guess so. I'm not allowed to go to school until 7:45. But I want to be there a little early today just because I need to talk with my teachers to see about any work I missed. Anyways, oh, I got fruit for breakfast. Finished all of my math homework. Now I'm doing the Spanish homework, just to color in all the Hispanic countries. Which is nice because it's a break from doing, you know, regular school stuff. I fell getting into the shower last night and now my foot is more or less fucked. And my leg, as you can see. It's one thing after another. Anyways, yesterday, Friday, where I hurt my foot, that was after school, thank God. That was I finally was able to come back to school after having a sinus infection all week. So I just have done a bunch of makeup work, did a bunch of math stuff, did some Spanish stuff. I'm taking Spanish this year because taking online Chinese was too difficult, even though Chinese is the language that I speak, in addition to English, of course. Yeah, I have some performances coming up. I have some auditions for some shows. Just navigating my health stuff, navigating my leg and foot, because I bruise a lot more easily than most people because of my Ehlers-Danlos. Not having proper collagen makes your blood vessels a little weird, a little off. hurts to walk, but I'm still probably gonna go to the gym today because I didn't get to go this week because I had a sinus infection and I was on bed rest. I really wanted to go to the gym. And then tomorrow I'm probably going over to my grandfather's for brunch, and then we might go swimming at his place afterwards at the old folks home. One benefit of the old folks home is that they have a really sick pool. I can't vlog at school. My school doesn't allow any video or audio recordings. Sorry about that. Should I turn it so you guys can hear me better? Maybe I should. Yeah, I can't do any recording there, but medically, you know, I have this injury stuff to deal with. I'm getting over sinus infection. I'm on antibiotics for that now. Although pleasantly surprised, the last few times I've had to be on antibiotics, I have not gotten C. diff, which is uncommon for me. I don't know if that's because after 3.5 years of GI flares, I've started to level out, which is, thank God. My EDS, of course, is flaring too, because in the process of managing a GI flare, we discovered so many other conditions that I have. But you know, that's the way of things. It's nice to not have as many GI issues anymore. I started back on my vitamin C supplement just to make sure I get sick less. I've had 3 sinus infections in the past few months, so we're considering talking to an ENT just to see if I have any other problems going on. Just want to check things out. I have a surgery consult for some growths that I've had. They're non-cancerous, but I still need to get them removed. And yeah, I just finished my soft food diet for my jaw, which is crazy. I'm going to see another jaw specialist because I really do need TMJ Botox. I don't know. On the plus side though, I have my retainer in right now, but yesterday, I should take it out because I slept with it overnight, but yesterday was my final orthodontia appointment. I had Invisalign for 2 years. I got it off a year ago. I've had a retainer for a year, and now I am officially only gonna have to wear this at night. I haven't taken it out this morning yet, but I will. And so that was my last ever appointment. My teeth look so good. I'm so happy with it. Invisalign works really well, but you have to be the kind of person who's willing to wear it and keep up with it. And I was that kind of person, you know. If that doesn't work for you and you still want to get your teeth straightened, braces, retainers, you have all these different options, lingual braces. But yeah, my Invisalign is officially done. Big milestone, you guys. After 2 years of Invisalign, 4 months of rubber bands, and 1 year of retainer, I'm done. Oh my God, I'm so happy with how things have turned out. And of course I got bonding too, because I was born with 2 abnormally, not born with, but my adult, I don't know what these teeth are called, but they came in too narrow, so I got them bonded. Anyways, yeah, just that's the plus side. Of course, still dealing with the leg stuff. Did not plan on injuring myself. That just kind of happened. Getting over the sinus infection, surgery consult, jaw stuff. I updated my 5.0 floor plan in a meeting to include my Ehlers-Danlos. I have to get a pass to get elevator access because some days stairs were just really hard for me. Yesterday I kept falling on the stairs. Yesterday my joints were really not eating, which probably explains why I fell getting into the shower. But we are doing some remodeling on our house soon, and we're gonna have a flat shower. Like, we're not gonna have a tub anymore, which is gonna be easier, and it's gonna have stone tiles, so it's gonna have more grips on it. Anywho, yeah, you know, plus, minus, that's part of being alive. I've already done my skincare for the day, but I'm out of my acne medication, so I've got to go get more of that at the pharmacy. Anywho, yeah, you know, I guess this vlog is all about balance. One thing is fixed, something else gets out of whack, but I'm kind of learning that's my reality. That's part of being alive, and that's okay. I had a teacher at school, after I missed school, who made some comments about being out for a long time. I was out for 4 days, which
I knew she was new, but anyone who knows me knows that 4 days is not a long time for me to be out. And I know she didn't intend it to be mean, but it just hit me. I feel like there's always this assumption made when you're chronically ill or disabled that no matter how hard you work, it's 2 times harder for us because people automatically assume, oh, you're not going to be able to do it. They're going to get sick and they're going to drop out and they're not going to be able to do these things. And every time I get sick with something acute, because it's harder for my body to heal from acute things, people always go, see, I told you, they proved me right. I got sick at the 2nd week of school, and I felt so lonely in that moment. I know she didn't mean it in a bad way, but sometimes just comments like that pile up. And I get so tired of having people prejudge me for my body working differently. And I get tired of people automatically assuming less of me and then feeling themselves be proven right. When I do get sick or I can't do something, which those 2 things happen to everyone. But no matter how hard I work, I'm always going to be seen as less. And every time I do get sick and I have to miss school, people make comments about them knowing that they were right about me being less. And I know I can't end ableism, but I wish people didn't prejudge me for things like that. I'm gonna spare you a breakdown, but tell someone you love them today. Maybe have that person be yourself. Sing like there's no one watching. Take down a transcoat, and always remember to be a little mellow. Today I'm gonna tell myself